Welcome everyone. This is the third part in our series. We're talking about in Parshas Mishpatim. We're talking about the Sod HaGilgul, the secret of the Gilgulim. The Zohar, it's too small to read. As we said, that the Zohar tells us that Parshas Mishpatim is the week when it talks about the secret of the Gilgul. As far as the scriptural passage about when you acquire a Hebrew slave, that's talking about really the secret of the transmigration of souls. And we were discussing about how certain that when you that there are teachings about eating, and that when we eat an animal, it helps the animal go to a higher level of existence. And really, even though, and when anyone eats an animal, it brings a tikkun, but all the more so when someone is attuned to the Torah, it brings even a higher tikkun. And so that's part of the reasons for the laws of kosher. As we said, the fish are on a higher level of holiness because they require less preparation to make them kosher, as opposed to meat requires more preparation, makes it kosher. And that's why we also mentioned that that's the big difference between the way we approach the secret of reincarnation, the Sod HaGilgul, and how it is in other cultures. That in other cultures they won't eat a cow because they say it's a reincarnation, whereas in our culture we say you have to eat the animal, or that it's a good thing to eat the animal because it's helping it, that its soul can be freed from its trap in this animal and be lifted to a higher point and be able to go finally to have its tikkun, go to heaven, because it came back for a short time in an animal that was then used in a mitzvah. The same thing if the animal was used to make tefillin or mezuzah, same thing. And mitzvah, but particularly eating has a particular strength because it is ingested, it becomes part of the body, and so the actual physical material is lifted to a higher level. But so, the same thing is true with the klaf of stam, sefer Torah, mezuzah, tefillin. We mentioned that various that there is this idea that it comes into animal, and one thing that we mentioned that you find in Hasidic lore is that there have been stories of animals actually talking to express their desire for a tikkun, and because they are coming back in the Gilgul. I'm not sure exactly which Rebbe it was. I think it might have been the Yismach Moshe from Eel, but I'm not sure exactly which Rebbe it was. He decided he was going to stop eating meat. As is customary in certain Hasidic communities, that many people have extra stringency that they do not eat any behemoth flesh, any meat from a domesticated mammal.